Hi, good evening. This evening I am going to show you a demo of how to use the GuardTrack cloud application. First of all, we will log in to guardrock.co.uk. Every user will have a unique username, email and password. So I will just log into my user. Once you log in, guys, it will take you onto this page. So this is basically like a report, a dashboard, you can say in other words. Obviously, when you have a lot of data in, it will include the data on this dashboard. At the top, you can see the different tabs showing on the screen. First of all, the first one is schedule, staff, sites, clients, report, and SIA. So the first thing that I am going to go through is we'll skip the schedule, skip the schedule, and I will just show you how you import a new staff member. So once we import a staff member, all officers and also your subcontractors will show up on this page. First of all, we will add a officer here. So what we'll normally do is add an officer. So let's instance, we'll type in myself, answer Mahmood. ID, give any unique ID. It could be from a company, it could be by its name, officials, etc. So I'll just type in AM001. A contractor. So contractor drop down, you can make contractors. I will show you how you create a contractor in this video. So in this instance, answer is not a contractor. He'll directly employed by ANS Security Services. Positions. What kind of staff member is it? Whether it's a dog handler, a response officer, or a security officer. I will type in security officer in this case. We'll type in the mobile. So mobile. Any additional numbers, an email address, the pay rate, £10 an hour, and an SIU number. Once we input all this information, we will make sure we have to input all this information or else it won't go on the next screen. I've already added myself, so I'll add it. So just say if I have added it, it'll generate it will generate the top. So once we go into an officer, we're going to import more details for the officer. So here we could input the date when the vetting started, contract start date, the NI gender. So it's basically this window shows you the staff profile of the officer. Any notes against this officer, the preferred sites, any expertise we could add on there, background of this officer, employment, education, and references, any health information, any documentation that we can upload, and the timesheet. So that's how we add an officer. Also on this tab on the staff, we'll have you can have different positions. So you can add a admin, operations, security officers already on there, response officers on there. Again, you hit on this tab, add anything, operations. And the position will be under. So once we start adding a staff, we hit down once it's refreshed, it will show up on this drop down here. So that's how to add a staff. To add a contractor, so at the minute, ANS Security Services contractor is Securisk. So you can have multiple contractors. So if I hit on contractor without a contractor's name, short code can be any initials. For example, if it's Securisk Management, we can just write SRM or Securisk. Telephone number, email address, and pay rate. So once we add the subcontractor, it will show up likewise. We click on this, and again we can expand on the details, include the registration number, the VAT website, etc. So that's completed. So adding a staff member and also adding subcontractors.